I'm so happy to see you guys here. That means that if you guys are here, you actually been watching some of my short videos and are kind of interested into my book, which I'm super excited to talk about today. Also, I'm not going to speak about the whole thing, but I just wanted to say there is a lot of people, they've been asking, is it for like a woman or more of a men audience? And honestly, it is a woman perspective. So that's what you're definitely going to get. But it is definitely, I think, very insightful for men. So I would say for both for sure. But it is based on a true story, which is my story. So I think there's a lot of things there that will help you a lot in different areas of your life and things like that. And so, just here's an introduction. This is not just for travelers. This is not just like, okay, I just want to go somewhere and I want to check this out. I mean, it could be what you can expect. But honestly, it is way more about as well, like things where you are going somewhere or you feel like there is things in your life that you want to master it in a way inside of yourself. So it's kind of like helping you being a better leader of your own self, if that makes sense. And so that's what the whole book is about. There is a lot of different themes that I'm going to approach in a little bit, but that's pretty much what you can get out of this book is literally a lot of insight of what's happening in some people's mind and some people's heart and soul and body, and there is just a lot there that you could actually get. So it's not just like a one-way type of book. You can take it to different levels, which that's what I'm all about, because I'm sorry, you can be shallow. You have to be deep, and everyone that knows me kind of know this. So, yeah, it's definitely not for the one that like superficial, the one, it's like, it's a quick read for sure. And I think it keeps you on the alert because you always want to know what's going to come next. Because there is so many things there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say regarding that. But I wanted to talk about more about the different themes that's actually in there, because it's actually all about a journey. So it's a journey of any kind of person, really. You don't have to be traveling to see that. When you travel, what happens is all your triggers gets to the surface, if I can say it. But it's more that like you see things in different ways, and you actually accelerate the process. But it is definitely for a journey. So you can be doing your routine and have the same sort of insight. That's why I'm actually really trying to help a lot of people to find their freedom, find their healing, find the joy, the love, like all of that, because that's what I was on a quest for. And so that's what I was literally going after, which I was super excited about. And I want to understand more about life, because really I was risking everything. You will see, don't like, there is another video they're gonna make that I'm gonna explain more about a sort of a testimony or like more mastery regarding that. And so please like keep it posted because you will see it. But here, yeah, I just want to talk about the theme. So like there is patterns that happen a lot in this book where you will see continuous pattern that happen, especially during that time when I was a single woman and then I was in a relationship. And so there is a lot there that happened while being single, what happened, and while being in a relationship, what happened. Especially that sometimes it's not the best relationship, as you can imagine. So what those toxic relationship looks like, but also like how they sometimes you don't even know you are in one, you don't even know that you under one, because that was literally my story. Like I had no idea. I thought that was it. And so I think there is a lot there, and it's not just to dishonor anyone at all. I think it was just like where I was at, and if I could understand more who I was and being more self-aware of myself, then it's like it will help a lot. So like that would give me a lot of freedom and a lot of healing regarding how to process things with my own life and how to react to things and how to approach different things and having different perspective. And so I think that's very important, and that's a lot of things there that happen with relationship. And I think a lot of you could actually relate as women, of course, and also as men, because I think nowadays it happens in both ways. And so yeah, that's kind of like it's actually a book where you see a lot of different themes that happen modernly, like right now, there is a lot of things there that could happen. So it kind of gives a perspective, a more of an insight of a soul, I would say, to see more deep down what can happen. And so I think they give a lot. I feel like there is a lot of keys that's been given in there in order to really see, okay, why am I running after something? Am I escaping something? Am I leaning towards something? What do I actually want? What do I really need? Like, what's really deep down what I need to find? Like, is there something else that what my life look like? Which is I'm gonna talk about a bit more in the other video, but like it is all those questions, those life existential questions, they are very, very important, and they are the one that we need to address. And for me, it took me to go on a trip for 2 years, but it doesn't have to be that way. I think there's a lot of friends that do in different ways, and it gives you definitely a lot of experience for sure, and that helps a lot. But I would say you don't need that at all. I think sometimes you can grab people's wisdom and just see if you relate, and if you see like, oh, it seems like that could be me too. Like, I've done that before. I haven't done that way, but I've done this way. Like, what would that mean? Would that mean the same thing? So I feel like it's just like it's a lot of challenging the mind and challenging the thoughts and thinking of people while reading that book. And also it's not, it seems like very like educational when I'm saying that, but it's actually a story. It's all about storytelling, and it's all about like this girl that goes and like is trying to look for something specific. And so it really is a story, and I think you have a lot of compassion regarding her, because I think there is so many things that people can kind of get attached to, and at the same time like really think like, okay, like why is she doing that? Why is she not doing this? So why she's going there, and like what's happening if she would choose that path, or if she's not, or like so it's kind of like a lot of people have been saying as well, like it's a bit of a thriller, like suspense, not thriller, I shouldn't say that, but like a suspense story as well, with a lot of love. Of course you need to have romance, of course, girls, but yeah, I think it's something that it's very interesting and insightful. So yeah, there is this theme there. There is a theme as well about reconciliation with humanity, which that was my whole thing at first. It's almost like why I started that journey, but that I would talk a bit more in the other video. I didn't know more about that, but I mean, I didn't know that I really needed that. But so that's a very big part. And I think sometimes when people are like desperate or feeling most depressed, don't know where to start, or like just, I think that would be a perfect book for that, because it gave you so much hope, so much hope. And so, and I'm definitely going to write a second book after that too, because you could see like, they will have like a second book. There is definitely one. So, but yeah, it gave a lot of hope and a lot of joy. And also like even during the trials, like there is so much joy in that, and so much laughter, because you know life is like that. Like you just laugh, and sometimes you need to cry, and sometimes we are in community and just having fun. Like, so it's a bit of everything. So it's like a very kind of sort of light-hearted book in a way, but that's kind of deep. I mean, you can take to whatever level you want. So you can stay light if you wanted to. You can go deeper if you wanted to. It's like, that's what I kind of like. It's like you can choose if you want an appetizer, or if you want a big meal, or if you all ready to go from the appetizer to the dessert. So it's up to you, I would say, in that. So yeah, so reconciliation with humanity, it was a big one. And I would say there is a lot there as well, where sometimes we don't even know we need that, because we didn't even know we were hurt or we were in pain with a lot of different, you know, things that happen in life, that sometimes we had expectations so high, and then realize that we have to bring them down, because there's just so many things there that didn't match. And so sometimes we need to do that. And so that's why I think it's very important to be able to see that. And I think that could help also a lot of people to kind of measure that up and see, okay, like what am I really looking for, and how I can like lead forward. And so I think this book really helped to like give you thoughts in different order, and trying to see like, okay, what am I fully looking here for life? Like, what am I going after? And so I think that's really what I would like to say here in this video, and like how it's actually an amazing book. So please, if you like all that and want to know more about the little glimpse and things, please subscribe to my channel. right down below. And then also you can watch the other video that I will explain more things in details. And of course, you will see the book is on Amazon and you could go get it. It's called Hunger for Life. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you very, very soon.